Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all well. Today's video is going to be another Christmas video, as you can probably tell from my cute tree that I've put up in the background. So I've just hung on all like the little things we've made in previous videos this year. So all the little stars, snowmen, my little Santa and tree that I made in my last video. So I'll link my Christmas beading playlist down below if you want to make any of these. But today we're going to be making dangly earrings for Christmas time, and they're kind of snowflake inspired. So this is what they look like if you use size 11 Delica beads, also this one, and then this is what they look like if you use round seed beads. So I'm going to make them using round seed beads today, but you can use Delica, you can use round, and you can use size 11 or size 8 seed beads. So to make a pair of snowflake earrings, you're going to need some, like I said, size 11 or size 8 seed beads in whatever colour you want. I'm going to do white for this one, traditional snowflake, and I'm using round seed beads this time. You'll also need your beading thread, and this is £6 crystal fire line, 2 earring hooks to make your pair of earrings, and a beading needle, and you'll also need some pliers just to close up your earring hook. And that's everything, so let's get started. So I've threaded my needle, and the first thing you're going to do is pick up 3 of your seed beads and slide those down onto your thread, leaving a few inches on your tail, and then sew up through the first one. So we have this triangle, and we're going to put 2 beads in between each of those. So picking up your first 2 and go straight through the next one. Make sure they're not twisted and that they sit flat like that. Picking up 2, coming out of this one, go straight through the next one in the triangle. Again, make sure they don't sit up, make sure they sit flat, or you'll have loose tension later on. And picking up your last 2 for this row. So you're coming out of here, you're going to go down through that last one, and then because it is the last one, you're going to also go through the one after that as well, like that. So that you have this. So now we're going to be putting 1 bead at the top of each of those corners, and also 1 bead in these spaces in between, so 6 beads in total. Picking up your first one, coming out of here, you're going to go straight down through the one next to it. So that's put a point right on that corner. Picking up 1. This time we're skipping over 1 and going through that next one on the corner. Picking up 1, coming out of here, going straight down through the next one. Picking up 1, skipping over 1, going through the next one on the corner. Pick up another one, go straight down through the next one, and the last bead of this round, pick up 1, coming out here, skip over 1, go through the next one on the corner, but then also step up into that first single bead that we added in this row, like that. Now you have this, I'm going to go ahead and pull it really tight, and make sure you keep your tail thread pulled tight as well, or this triangle of beads in the centre will loosen. So we have this. So now we're working with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little beads that stick up on the outside edge. That's what we're going to be working with in this row. So on this first one, you're going to pick up 3 and go back into that bead that you're coming out of. You're coming out of this side, you need to loop round and go back into it on the other side, so that you're creating a circle of beads. Like that. Now you're going to go through them again and go through them 1 bead at a time. And that's going to make this right angle unit really crisp, and it really does make a big difference to the final effect. Okay, so you have this cute little unit here, and you should be coming out of that bottom bead where you started. Now you're going to move around through 2 beads, so move around through these next 2 beads. So we're coming out here. Now we're going to do the same again, so pick up 3 Go back into the bead you're coming out of. You see how this one's like, it's kind of floppy, it's not very, like it's leaning back, but this one's very sturdy because we went through it again, like one bead at a time, really making those right angles. So that's why it's important. So go ahead and go through each of those beads again, one at a time, pulling it tight after each pass. Now we have this much better, much sturdier. So we're coming out of the bottom bead again, so you're going to move around through 2 so that you're coming out of the next bead on that outer row of 6. So we're here, and you're going to do the same again. So add the 3 beads, go through them all again, and then move around 2 beads to this one, do the same again until you've got a total of 6 of these little units. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left to do, and then I'll show you what to do next. So to tie off my thread, I'll just move up into the top of one of these little points so that I can get to the thread without it getting tangled. So I'm just here. I'm going to take my needle under these threads like that, pull that down, and then go through that loop twice. Pull that really tight, and then I'm going to move through this one on the top, down through the one on the side, back through the one on the bottom, and then I'm going to move around into this one, tie a knot there, and tie as many as you want until you feel like it's secure enough, and then cut your thread off. Do the same with your tail thread. And then that's the first snowflake finished. So now you need to go ahead and make another one exactly the same, but you can cut off both the threads on this first one, but on the second one that you make, you need to leave one thread. You need to leave your working thread attached so that we can join them together. So now you should have 2 snowflakes, and this one's still got your working thread attached, so we're going to join them together. So you need to move your thread up to the top bead on any one of these little points of your snowflake, like that. Now you're going to pick up 1. Now you can do this the same colour, or like on this one I did silver for the join, so I'm just going to do the same colour on this one. So pick up 1, and then take your second snowflake and go into the point bead of any one of those and pull that down so that you have this. Now you're going to pick up another one. We're coming out of this one, you're going to pick up 1, and you're going to go back into this one on this snowflake and just check, make sure you're going back into it on the side that's not connected yet. You don't want to go back into this side. Through the other side like that, so that they join together. Now I'm going to go through all 4 of those beads again a few times to make sure that join is really secure. Okay, so then once you've done that, then you're all finished. You tie a knot and tie off this last thread, cut it off, and then we'll just attach the earring hook. So I'll show you how to do that now. So take your earring hook and, or if it's on a jump ring, open the jump ring, but I'm just going to open the earring hook up like that. You need to find where the top of the earring is, so the point that's come like directly opposite where the 2 are joined together. So this one here at the top, I'm just going to hook my earring right through the centre and then close it up. And then all that's left to do is to tie off your knot, tie off your thread, and we're finished. So that's the finished earring. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So this is what they all look like. So these 2, I used round seed beads, and like I said at the start, I used delicate beads for these 2. And I like how the round beads, you can kind of more clearly see the shape of the snowflake. But I do like how kind of icy these ones look, because they're kind of spiky as well, if that makes sense, because of the sharp edges of the beads. So I think that the silver pair are my favourite because they just really sparkle. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below anything else you'd like to see. I've still got a few more Christmas videos coming, so subscribe to keep up to date with those, and like this video if you enjoyed, and follow me on Instagram at beading by Hannah. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye.